Oh, good day to you there. Hi, my name's Tyrantous, and I'm going to run through today how to collect roughly 2,000 Embersilk Cloth an hour, which I used to sell in the auction house for quite a lot of gold. I've got both tailoring and enchanting, so I will either craft some greens to disenchant to make hypnotic dust, and use that along with the cloth to make Embersilk bags, which sell pretty well and for quite a lot of gold. Um, I use a Frost Mage, and one of the glyphs that I use is Arcane Explosion because it gives you an extra 5 yards AoE effect, so you can pull quite a lot of mobs at one time and nuke them down. I also use a potion of treasure finding, which will get you treasure chests to open for extra gold, and you'll also get from that other items that you can sell on the auction house. And you can either buy the potion of treasure finding from the auction house, or if you've got alchemy you can create them yourself. I also suggest that you get one of the mounts with the fenders on, so you can sell your junk to keep your bags free, because you don't want to be travelling to and from a city or a fender to sell your stuff, because you only get 60 minutes on the potion of treasure finding. So what I'm going to do now is do a quick run for 30 minutes. I'm not going to use the whole potion, just so you can get a rough idea of how much Embersilk you can collect. I don't know how much it goes for in your server, but I make roughly about 7,000 gold an hour quite easily from this area here. You do need to have completed a pre-quest to be able to see the mobs here, which I shall put a link to Wowhead to the quest underneath the video. If you've got any questions or anything, then obviously feel free to contact me. So I'm going to start now, so I'm going to pop the potion, and I'm going to be on my way. I'll sort of show you how I sort of pull the mobs. So I do this group of mobs here first. There you can see the treasure chest there, tiny treasure chest. I pull the four mobs here. And then you've got 3 up here, which I will pull down to the other 5 down here. And you call them. And then there's a few mobs over here, which I will just nuke down as well. I'm using a level 90 character, quite high item level, just makes it quicker. If you're playing a mage, I would suggest that you keep your ice barrier up. Although they're only level 85, you can sort of find yourself taking quite a bit of damage over a period of time. If you're not careful, you will die, so I always make sure I keep that up on myself. As you can see, I've done one sort of circle already, and I've got 61 cloth already. So this is basically it, so it's just rinse and repeat round, nuke all these ads down, and do it as quick as possible. So I'm going to speed the video up now until I've done 30 minutes, and then you can see what I've achieved after that time. If you look down here, you can see how many cloth I've currently got in my bag, so you can sort of keep a track on how much I'm getting. So we'll run for another 29 minutes. Okay, we're 10 minutes in now. I'm just going to run over a couple more things whilst I'm doing this. As you can see, 10 minutes in, I've already got almost 500 Embersilk Cloth now. One thing you will need to get this much cloth as well, I forgot to say, is tailoring. The main thing you will need is the Northern Cloth Scavaging. Although it was obviously originally designed for Wrath of the Lich King, it also applies to Embersilk and also to current Mr. Pandaria content as well. So if you got that, you'll even get some more Windwool Cloth at the same time. Another thing you might see me is the mount that I use to sell the junk, which I've not actually mounted up on yet, but I use the one that was in Wrath of the Lich King because that sells Eternium thread, and the Mr. Pandaria one, which has got the reforging guy on, doesn't. And I need that to craft the greens, which I then disenchant to get my hypnotic dust to make into bags. So it's just a couple of little tips there as well. So I'm going to carry on blasting on with this, and got another 20 minutes to go and see how much cloth I get in half an hour. Okay, we're 15 minutes in now, so I'm going to now just get rid of some junk in my bag. You might want to use an add-on for this, which I actually turned off just to make the video, which is sell junk, which should actually get rid of all your grey items in one hit. Um, you can also set up sell junk to sell other items as well that you don't want clogging up your bag, so it's a very useful add-on. But like I say, for the video I have turned most of the add-ons off. The only ones I've kept are bag on, just so my bags don't sort of fill up the display, and tidy plates, because I prefer them because you can see whether or not you're putting the threat on the mobs. Otherwise they're not going to chase you like that. If it's yellow, it means yeah, you've hit them, but they're not going to chase you, and you want to sort of group them all together to nuke them down. So it's a necessary add-on, I think, anyway. Okay, I'm actually going to stop the video there. So I've been doing this now for 22 minutes, and I've got, as you can see down the bottom of my spell bar, 1003 cloth. So if you work that out, you can almost get 3000 cloth an hour. The only thing really stopping you is bag space. I've actually got equipped 4 royal satchels, which I easily fill up within about 45 to 50 minutes. What I tend to do, because I'm a tailor, is obviously stop, and then I start creating bolts of Embersilk Cloth to make more room in my bags, ready for crafting and then disenchanting into hypnotic dust later. So that's it really. If you like my video, then please subscribe. I will be putting more videos up at a later date on how to make extra gold. Now, so the gold that I make is generally about 7,000 gold an hour in this spot, but it depends on your server how much things go. You can make a hell of a lot more, or you could make less. It all depends on the server and the currency at that time and what things are going for. But thank you for watching. Please also, if you want to give me any donations, you can do so via my PayPal email, which is below the video. And that's all. Thank you very much.